Kevin, what an amazing career you have. The opportunity to interview so many interesting people, from popes to presidents. Which interview gave you the greatest insight into the human condition?
I was in London. I was assigned there for a couple of weeks to do bureau backfill. And it was when Nelson Mandela had just been left out of prison in South Africa. And they were having a huge concert for him to celebrate at Wembley Stadium in London. And they were giving a press conference in advance, and a couple of us were able to meet Mandela. And, here was a man who in his youth, espoused violent overthrow of a regime. He had a hot temper. He was a strong young man, incarcerated for 27 years, had never been seen, came out. And I didn't know what to expect. And he walked into the room, and here was a man that had every reason to be bitter, had every reason to still have fury in his gut, and he had none of it. He had a big smile on his face. He was gentle. He had come to embody the new South Africa just as he emerged from prison, because it's hard to remember, but at the time a lot of people were worried about race riots and racial war in South Africa once Mandela came out. But he came out full of such generosity of spirit that it was impossible for black South Africans to remain angry when their leader wasn't. And through that, I had never met goodness personified. And I think what I learned from him is that, in a world where sort of evil can, run its course in so many places, that there is a power of goodness, and that if you exert goodness, you can overcome people's more evil desires.
Thanks for this, Kevin.